Meghan Markle and Prince Harry aren't selling when on the cover of magazines despite their beautiful pictures amid their popularity plummeting, a royal biographer has claimed. Majesty magazine's editor-in-chief Ingrid Seward explained how she stopped having the Duke, 36, and the Duchess of Sussex, 39, on the cover of her publication a while ago. Speaking to the Royally Obsessed podcast, she said hello. Magazine told her the same thing and suggested the couple, who now live in the US with their son Archie, 1, has seen their admiration decrease after deserting the British public. She added that Prince Harry still seemed to be living off his name and appeared to be taking advantage of being a royal without putting in the hard work. "We stopped having Harry and Meghan on the cover a while ago," Ms. Seward said. "It just wasn't selling. The magazine wasn't selling when they were on the cover." Hello. Magazine actually told me the same thing. "Obviously there are some beautiful pictures of them," she added. "I would like to have them on the cover but it just doesn't seem to work. I find that weird and interesting." The royal biographer noted a YouGov poll on royal popularity from the end of October, which shows Harry and Meghan's scores have reached their lowest point to date. She told the podcast, "There was a poll conducted in the UK recently, and their popularity has plummeted completely. It was extraordinary. I think it's because the British people feel that Harry's deserted us, and Meghan is probably the reason he's done so. Rather than saying wasn't he clever, wasn't he great, he got out." The royal writer continued, "The perception is that he was pretty lucky to be where he was in the first place. There aren't too many royal princes around, so why did he have to give it all up? Yet he still seems to be living off his name. That's the reason that all these things have come to them. He wants to take advantage of all that but not put in the hard work on the other side." I think that is the perception, though I think it's very different in the US. Company host Roberta Fiorito offered an American insight, adding, "It is interesting because I feel like their popularity here skyrocketed. So it's interesting to see the perception over in the UK." The podcast, which first aired yesterday, also touched on Prince William's decision to hide his positive coronavirus diagnosis in April. His secret battle with the condition, days after his father Prince Charles caught it, only recently emerged. Co-host Rachel Bowie suggested the Duke of Cambridge, 38, should have shared his diagnosis to encourage young people to take the illness more seriously. Because coronavirus is such a public health situation, it would have been helpful to know that Prince William, a young guy at the age of 38, was as affected as his 71-year-old father. It would have helped people take it all more seriously at the outset to know that it isn't just an old person's disease. It is clearly not, and I think that was these people's disappointment. It just would have helped other people realize the severity of it. The Duke is believed to have kept his illness private so not to alarm the British public, which were then confronted with a spiraling number of daily deaths. He caught the virus in the darkest days of the pandemic after the Prince of Wales and Boris Johnson fell ill, and at the time up to 1,000 Britons were dying of COVID-19 each day and there had been more than 50,000 cases. The Duke was treated by palace physicians and quarantined at the family home of Anne Hall in Norfolk. His wife Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, did not fall ill or test positive for the virus, it is understood.